Hello and welcome to Craft Guide. So in this episode, I'm just going to look at this craft guide thing. 'Cause I didn't actually realise you just press G, it opens it all up. So that's pretty cool. What is this? Recipe lists. Seems to be quite a lot of stuff. This is what I've got there. This is coming in equivalent exchange, along with the glass, the bell. Yeah, I think only the Aludel and the Calcinate have been announced for a new version of EE. Very different picks. It doesn't actually filter. So, I see. So you can see anything that. So Lapis will create the dyes that we already know about. That's Xeno's Reliquary, as is that. That's obviously Buildcraft. Yeah, Lanterns mod. I'm not sure what it's called actually. Some of these are probably I'm going to be doing some episodes on these types of things as well. These are these. Yeah, this is quite cool. They've got a manual for that, so that's pretty cool. Show hide by crafting type. Oh, I see. If I click here. Oh, I see. So we can do show only recipes of this type. So that's going to change all the others. So let's see. What about this then? Wow, this is pretty cool actually. Oh, we don't want that. Is that going to reset this? Nope, it hasn't. So we can see all the things that can be brewed. Wow! 1,000 rows. Oh, wow. Yeah, because you see, this is going to allow you to play things much better, actually. Because most of these, I've actually covered a lot of these in the vanilla series. But for instance, some of these things, especially some of the stuff that's going to be added by Pam, because Pam's Harvest Craft, fucking hell. I looked at, because I thought it was going to be added to Feed the Beast quite a lot earlier, and yeah, that is substantial, the amount of work that's been done on that. I've looked in detail about that, and unfortunately, I didn't get to even look at it before now. But with this mod pack, all the cool, the really cool stuff is coming now. So I think a lot of these recipes do look like, I imagine. Well, let's see what else we've got a bit further down. I wonder if there's going to be any more. These all look familiar. They don't actually look. Let's go a bit further down in this. Yeah, there's not a huge amount actually. It looks more than there is, but much of this is the same thing over and over again. And obviously, adding netherwort to a lot of stuff does. But it's good to know anyway, like, so we can see like chamomile and stuff like that are going to be important. Then we've got this input-output machine. So if you take that off, not much from the looks of it. Yeah, I'm not sure what this bit does. I'll probably look at this in a separate video actually, because this is quite cool. This whole thing, isn't it? Really. So I could literally just sit here just browsing this for a while, and that's what I'm going to be doing now anyway. So yeah, this is just going to be literally a browse the craft guide video, because it's fun to look at now. So I guess, you know, I'm not going to do the furnace and the crafting table because obviously they're going to be massive. Let's try it. So this, it looks like coke oven, yeah. And I like this tooltips so much better now. It's really looking so polished now. Everything it's incredible, really. Whoa! What is that? That's pretty cool. What does this do? Oh, you can make it bigger. Ooh! There's a little exaggerated that reaction there, but yeah. Wow. So all the forestry wood is integrated. Palm wood, is that forestry? And more besides, from the looks of it. So wow, you could do You could have different types. You could have different like logging operations all feeding into the coke oven. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I loved it. I love this thing because it's like NEI is good, but it just But I mean, obviously, it's not as good as seeing this many things on the screen at one time. Because it's cool, and the icons are nice, and you can hover over it, which is very nice. It's just a nice UI. I will probably look at that all the input output machine and filter stuff. But that is probably more advanced, and I don't really want to do that at the moment. So anyway, yeah, and this is always creosote, right? That is a bit strange how the creosote oil is. There's no. I mean, if there's only, I suppose there are multiple ones. Yeah, that would probably be quite difficult to do actually, unless everything was like, like divisible by 50 or something. It would be very hard to show that in a meaningful way. But anyway, so only. So let's do this one. I'm just going to do the rest of these actually in this list here. There's the forestry stuff, which is already nicely integrated. Cool. So we've got the rolling machine. Now this is something which, yeah, well, this is going to make my job in doing railcraft a lot easier, actually, isn't it? Right. What does this mean, though? Maybe this is to do with the OR dictionary or something. And you can just press clear and it takes you straight back. That's nice. I like that. And then there's the down arrow and there's all the way to the end. That's a bit like how it is on the forum, actually, Minecraft forum. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about these things. Yep. I'm not sure. There is some new. The good thing about Railcraft now is that this. I'm not quite sure why, but there's something like there's dark diamonds or something like that, dark ores. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but I'm sure I'll find out. Pig iron. I'm not sure that was in it. Might have been though. Okay. So that's cool. It's Railcraft stuff. Pretty cool. Next up, let's have a look. So blast furnace. Yep. I never actually did a blast furnace, but obviously it's the best way to. It's it. Yeah. This is what I thought. Yeah, because this is the origins of when I was doing basic components. I'm going to be carrying on more with universal electricity or amps or whatever, and yeah, going to be doing more of that. So, and that a lot of this needs steel, iron plate. So we click on iron plate. Well, okay. Yeah, I don't. I mean, the way it looks interesting. What would be even cooler actually is if somehow you could get the little box of where it says the brick, and they could just make the stack start glowing. Because that would probably well, I don't know. It's just, to be honest, it's pretty clear. It's clearer than some of the others, I think. So it's cool. You can put a lot in there. You can get a lot of steel out. Yeah, there's still not a huge amount. I think boiler. I haven't looked at boilers yet, actually. I do need to look at them. All right. So that's that. So yeah, like I say, there's a lot of different stuff. Okay, let's move on anyway to the next one. Yeah. So we did that. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Oh, the rock crusher. Yeah, this is the. I mean, that's the thing. This. Crushed obsidian. That's funky, isn't it? I love that. I love that you can actually crush the coke oven brick. It's such a cool way of doing it. You can crush the anchors as well, eh? Yeah, I don't use the rock crusher much, but it's pretty cool. It's a bit like an alternative form of the aluminium stone in a way. I don't know. But I do like getting the chances and stuff. The better the tooltips, really. I mean, the better it is. That's the way you got to see it, really. But anyway, I can't. But it's not really my place to comment on this crap anyway. Right. Ooh. Now, I've used the bottler actually. I got oil from it, and I did some funky thing in one of my later forestry episodes. Which one was it? Must have been one. I haven't done many forestry episodes. Probably 4 or 5 must have been. Okay, so some tool tips now. 25 operations for these magic capsules. Okay, so there's not a huge amount left really, because the forestry items are. Yeah, I've recently. I was looking at some of the other mod packs actually around, and I realised that the integration between forestry and Thorncraft in the last few months has significantly increased. Yeah, it's not really very helpful that though. I mean, I don't know. Let's just clear that away. So we put that in a carpenter, and that's what you get. Oh, and that's how you get an escritoire. Yeah, I've been looking at this as well. This is to do with the new butterflies. What is it? I always get it wrong. Lepidopterology. I need to pronounce that word correctly. I will eventually, though. I'm sure when I actually do a video on it, I'll pronounce it correctly. Butterfly stuff's looking good, and that's being integrated into there. And yeah, this is what I did. I actually did created stuff. And you can get all the different created stuff. Various backpacks. What is this? Aromatic lump. I'm not sure I've seen that yet. So there's a few items which I haven't quite seen yet, but it's always the way a bit. You just keep on looking at them, and then but then they keep on making them. So, but it's all good really. It's all fun. Various different combs in the centrifuge, of course. Yeah, I think more I look at these items, I'm actually going to start recognizing them better. Yeah, refractory wax. That's quite an old one, I think. Phosphor. Wonder if there doesn't seem to be that many. Yeah, these must. I think these actually are new combs. Maybe not. There were a lot of combs, admittedly, but I did look quite into detail with them. Whether there's more than this, I'm not sure. So I mean, that's 87, right? If it's rows, why does it say rows 1 to 3 of 29? I can see row 4 here. I don't know. Okay. Fermenter, compost, saplings. Oh, yeah. I mean, think about this. I wonder if they've got any of that forestry multi-block stuff. I haven't done anything on that either. Whether I do that or I do Mine Factory Reloaded, that is. Oh, really? Wow. I've actually got a wheat farm in Mine Factory Reloaded. So I'd get myself a load of biomass and peat. But for some reason I think they got rid of Steve's carts. I don't know why that is. I've never even started a series on that. But I did feature it in what I called the main series, which only lasted 3 episodes, ended about 5 months ago, and Feed the Beast, but I'm not sure. So yeah, this is just going through forestry items now. Squeezer, they're going to use that as well. Yeah, and you see now, yeah, this is cool. This is very cool. I'm going to have to do this. Yeah, and you see that, and then the tooltips for this are absolutely incredible. Well, yeah, well, they are. To be honest, they are, because I've never seen mods that do this, and I hope more. I'd probably just get one with all this stuff in it, because this is really, I love that stuff. But anyway, I don't want to, Okay. So yeah, looking through his stuff is not actually. All right then. I never actually. I don't know. I have to look at that. See what the point. Ethanol. Isn't that just alcohol? But what was this? Oh yeah, thermionic fabricator. All right, so there's just a bit more forestry stuff. Nothing hugely. I think there's a few more electron tubes as well. Apatine. Really? Oh, I suppose that's how it works, isn't it? I think I may have. Oh, this is really. I think I used this not thinking it was from forestry, and it still might not be, because stuff not from forestry is going to work in it. But anyway, so like I say, there's a lot more stuff, and I may as well I'm going to briefly go through these. Show only recipes this type, so we can see what's. Oh, there's not that much in actually cooking here, so this could actually be one of the most interesting things. So that's the corrupted serum to empty serum. I haven't actually done anything on this. I have started a series with extra bees. I believe that includes all the. I did one on the hostile bees, which would make like creepers and skeletons and stuff, which spawn them. And I believe a lot of these things with like the gene pool and all that stuff are a part of extra bees. That is, I don't know where that is from because I have not seen that. Yeah, vanilla stuff. I think popcorn was added. I've seen popcorn before, but maybe not in this. It's not in the same context. That's cool. Reminds me of what happened in Divine RPG when you can cook an egg. You can make some snacks. Yeah. So all the wood is making charcoal, unsurprisingly. And I suppose when I do this, I have to look at what this saturation. I need to do that as well. Look at saturation and hunger, and they also, I believe, in this pack there is something to do with hunger as well. This is a new ore, ignotumite. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in this mod pack. Gonna have to look through it. This stuff is I believe there was. Yeah, there are some Thorncraft items that look a bit like this. I think, or maybe it calls them pile. Call them pile or cluster, I wonder. There's from Cinnabar there. Okay. Alright, so, and then, there's actually applied energetic stuff in here. Very cool. Another thing I'm going to have to look into. Yeah, and that's, and a bit of MFR as well. Cool. And what else? Yeah, I'm going to try and do some, yeah, and I will look at these options on the left-hand side. And there may well be more advanced options which you have to just press something to get to, and I have to see if I can find that. So yeah, so a lot more Thorncraft stuff here. Omni tools. Yep. Well, so there's a decent amount of stuff here, really. If I just briefly go through it, we can see a lot of the different mods are included. Like a lot. And you can see this stuff we're going to see with Pam stuff soon enough. Complex, and it's going to be good actually because you can see what meals are composed of. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I'm not going to go in. I'm not going to actually go into it in too much detail because I don't want to. I'm more interested in looking at these items for myself originally. But yeah, so Craft Guide's looking good, and until next time, thanks for watching. Hello and welcome to Compact Solars Part 1. Now, one thing that you may have noticed in the past is, especially in industrial crafts, I've done this solar flower, and I put a bat box here, and at the moment I've done another solar flower. Now, obviously, the solar panel is one of the items in industrial craft. However, there is a need to increase the amount of power that's generated, because obviously you've got 1 EU per tick, 20 EU per second from each. So yeah, and what's that? 20 times 13, 260 EU per second is going in. So that's all right, but you're going to want more than that. What I've done at the moment is I've used some. This current is going in as low voltage current, and it's going into my MFE, and I've stored up a fair amount now, about 200,000 EU, and it's going to power whatever I want on the gold line. So you may be thinking, like, where does you know, compact solars come in? Well, basically compact solars, I'll just go into a different mode if I can. Right, compact solars, they're basically produced in such a way that it's kind of like many of the items in the game, so it becomes quite obvious about what they actually do. So the way that we're going to go from the regular solar panel, which is just, you know, the glass and electronic circuit and generator and all that, I think coal is coal in it probably. The way we're going to go to the low voltage solar array is we just get 8 of these so we make 8 of them, and we put a low voltage transformer in the middle, and that's going to get us a low voltage solar array. And this, because it's got 8 solar panels in it, it's going to produce 8 EU per tick. So that's going to be 160 EU per second is produced, which basically means that if we've got, yeah, it's going to be a 1,760. No, 16 times 13. What is that? Well, 208. Okay, so 2,080 then. Wait a minute. Oh well, you know what? I don't really want to do that now. If I really thought about it, I could, but then I'd just be thinking about it for about 10 seconds. And that's not really something that I want to be doing. So, what I'm going to do is... I mean, what I could just try and do first of all is just replace, say, a few of these and see if we're going to notice any major difference. Because it's low voltage, it's not going to... I mean, it wouldn't make any difference anyway. But so we'll just get rid of 1, 2, 3. You know what? I do want to do that maths actually. So if we've got 8, we've got 13 times 8, right? That's 104, and that's per tick. So it's going to be 104 times 20. So it's 2,080. Oh, I was right anyway. 2,080 per second is going to come in, which basically means that MFE, if it's 600,000, it's going to be 600,000 divided by 2,000, which is 300. So it should be full in 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah. It won't be that this way because I'm not doing 13. I could do 13, I suppose. But what we should see is, I may as well do these ones as well, I suppose. Yeah. Let's see what sort of benefit we get. Okay. And you know what, I actually am kind of tempted to do the final one, even though it is a bit of bummer to do because it's very tedious to place. I mean, there must be a better way of placing the top one, but I can never think of it really. And I could put a cable. I mean, you know, but I may as well do it though, seeing as I've already worked out the calculation. Okay. So how am I going to get this one? I mean, I could put another cable in there, but that's going to be a mission as well. I generally just like to put it right in the middle. I know you can put it above, but I don't think it makes any difference. Okay, these two haven't been done. I may as well just have a brief look at it actually first. I'm curious to see what kind of difference this is going to make. See how we're doing in the MFE. Oh yeah, this is a lot faster, isn't it? Look at that, it's really absolutely shooting up now. I mean, that's going to be done in no time at all. So you know what, I can't, there's no point me doing the final one. So yeah, and the next thing I suppose to show, seeing as I got this MFE there, I may as well just do one more jump. We'll go to medium voltage, and then I'll do the high voltage next time. As you can imagine, this time we need to use the medium voltage transformer in the middle, and we need to get low voltage solar array. So remember, this is 8, so we simply exponentiate, and then so this is going to be basically one of these is 64 solar panels, and then we just you know, and then that you know, that root exponentiation occurs once more, and then so the high voltage would be 512. So yeah, I mean, so that's really, that's really all there is to it. Now if we put the medium voltage, it's going to actually have too much for this copper cable to handle, and it's actually a waste of time using copper cable here. So we may as well move up to the medium voltage cable, which is, and there's two types of medium voltage. If you look at the high voltage cable, there's actually even more types. There's high voltage insulated 2 times and then 4 times insulated, and I believe it's to do with power loss. I believe the best item for power loss is one thing I wouldn't mind trying briefly actually. Is I was recently reading, and this is a little bit unrelated, but you know, I like to try and mix things up a little bit. If we just get some TNT, not industrial TNT. I'm curious because apparently industrial current actually changes the blast resistance value of TNT. So if we look at, if we just place a piece of obsidian down, and yeah, I'm going to go a little further away than this. Let's go to this little clearing here. It's a good area here actually. I quite like this area. So we'll just yeah, we'll just place down a little obsidian. Nothing too major, and maybe a couple of TNT. And I just want to see what kind of effect we can get here. Wow, that was absolutely terrible. So maybe it isn't that low. Now, admittedly, when I did read the wiki, it did mention something about industrial TNT and nuclear reactors. So what I might try now, I probably should clear this area now. Probably wasn't such a good idea to do it right next to the water, but I think I've cleared that. So what I might do actually, and this might make things a little... But yeah, I will be getting back to the solar panels, so yeah, don't worry about that. I've been kind of wondering how to do some of these. This is the sort of thing that I actually would like to do, testing blast resistance and stuff like this. And I've been thinking about cannons and all sorts of things. But so let me just see what happens if we just put slightly stronger TNT in here. Didn't even set off the one next to it. Wow, it doesn't even make a noise either. Alright. And funnily enough, these are actually called toadstools. I'm not sure what they're for yet. Oh. Okay, maybe they're not. Am I just dreaming that I am? No, is there? Alright, okay, so yeah, like I say, all we need to do to get the medium voltage solar panels is to put them around the reactor, but what I would like to do is to really see how far we can crank it up, and of course we're going to use this cabling. We could use better cabling, but I don't really think it's going to make much difference. So we'll just put this cable all the way down. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that. And how's this MFE looking? Well, this MFE is actually nearly full, and that will not really do because I want to see it fill up fast. And it should be, I mean, literally, this one should be, so each panel should be 64 EU per tick. So it's going to be 64 times 13, which is going to be 640 plus 192. So that's going to be 832. And that's per tick. So then we have to multiply that by 20 again. So, yeah. But it's going to be about 16,000 EU coming in a second. So basically, this is going to fill up very, very fast. It may actually be worth putting 2 MFEs in here, just to check the rate at which it fills up. Yeah, I'm curious about some of this blast resistance stuff, but yeah. I wonder if I can just do it like this. It does seem to play nice when I do it like that. Yeah, so... Oh, I did not mean to do that. So let's just... That's going in pretty fast. I think it's going to go in way too fast for me to actually see it. So I'm going to put a number of MFE here. I could actually just put MFSU there, couldn't I? Yeah, because that will still work. There's the input side. No, maybe we'll try it. We'll try the high voltage stuff later on. I'm not quite sure about it yet. I mean, as long as this is filling up, which is. So, and I can always just replace the MFE anyway. All I really want to do is just see how fast we're looking at. No, I got rid of it. Okay, so we want a medium voltage solar array, which is here. It looks quite like a solar panel actually. It's not that much difference. Okay, we'll just start placing them down. But we should really start seeing a huge spike. It may even be bottlenecked a bit by this. Because that's the thing, it's only taking 32 at a time. So I wonder if it's actually going to blow up. Because it's actually producing, each one is producing 64. No, it's just, I don't think it will blow up. It's just going to literally, it depends what the internal buffer is, doesn't it? Well, so we're going to put these down, and yeah, like I say, we'll talk about the high voltage, maybe next time in this series. But of course, you can't. I mean, you know, it will be featured in Industrial Craft, and there we go. It's gone. That was too much for it to handle. Now. What if we try putting an MFE there? What sort of power? Doesn't look like it's doing much. This must be full, that must be why it went. No, it's not full. Wow, it's very empty actually. Okay, the MFE is filling up there now. And it's not transferring its power here. That must be because this is on the wrong face. No, that's still the wrong face, I think. Let me just get on top of it. Oops. What are we getting in here now? Okay, so that is basically maxed out. So you can see the reason why it's 127, not 128, is because it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's basically 5 long. If that was one short, it'd be all right. Basically, if the how can we say this? If the cable length is less than 5, there will be no energy loss. That's the way to say it. So if it's 5, there will be energy loss, and that's what's happened. And you obviously can't do that. So yeah, I mean, this is going up so fast, it's actually not even, you can't see it going up in the same sense. But yeah, I mean, so that's really all I really wanted to do for compact solars. Obviously, I'm going to be moving on to the tier 2 machines in industrial craft. Induction furnace coming soon. And I'll be thinking about ways to turn that on and off. So yeah, that's about all for now. Hello and welcome to Tinker's Construct. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a smeltery. This is going to help to actually make all the stuff. So yeah, let's go on with it. So you need a 3x3 base, and then what you're going to do is build a second layer out here. Alright. Okay. Then what you need is you need to have a controller. So I've got the controller right there. Put that there. Then you're also going to need a tank. Put that right here. Going to fill that in. Going to put a drain on the other side. Going to put a faucet on the drain. And we're going to put the casting table down as well. Then we're going to put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. I can't seem to scroll through it. And then we're going to have 3 copper as well. So I'll just wait for that to happen. Okay, so put 3 copper in as well. 1, 2, 3. So that should be making the alloy right now. So they're almost done. So wait a few more seconds. Okay, let's see if we're going to see any change here. And this pink colour is where it is alloy in that book. This book, the second book in Mighty Smelting. There we go. And now that should be brass. So we'll fill it up. Let's just check I'm not in there. And we can right click it. Got a blank cast. And then got, I can make tool rod, pickaxe head, shovel head, axe head, sword blade, wide guard, hand guard, crossbar, tool binding, pan, board, knife blade, chisel head, tough tool, tough binding, large plate, broad axe, scythe head, broad axe head, broad shovel head. Okay, as you can see, there's quite a few there. I think I'm going to just move on with that next time. Thanks for watching. Hello, welcome to MISC Peripherals Part 1. So we're going to start. We're going to put this computer down here. Then we're going to use this item, which is going to be doing player detector and computer controlled craft to this episode. So put the player detector down there, and we'll go in here, and we'll just call this PD, and we'll write the code. We won't put that in though, because, well, alright, so we'll put PD, and then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. So, yeah. And we'll save it. Save that to PD. So we'll come out of it. And there's control, and then we do that. We'll run PD. Where did I miss the bracket then? Oh yeah, I see. Okay. And we will now see if this is actually going to work. Okay. Okay, I've spelled peripheral wrong. Brilliant. Okay, we'll go here. There we go. Alright, let's do, what's the other one we got? Computer controlled crafter. Let's look at the interface. Looks a bit like a project table, which is controlled directly from the computer. You might see on the right what I'm going to do in a minute. Basically, I want to make these slabs. So get some wood out here. We'll put this here in slot 0. So this is slot 0. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So we'll go here, and should we call this? Call it C. And we'll just put in this. Put in C equals, spell peripheral correctly this time, and wrap as well, another word we often get wrong. Put that in there. We'll do DC set pattern. And so we're going to want some wood in the first slot, another one in the second slot, and another one in the third slot, right? So that will be 3 across the top. Okay, this is not the position. This is not the slots in the actual crafting table. This is just the, it's the set pattern thing is automatically iterating through the crafting table as we go. All right, and then we'll do a print, and we'll do processing. Oops, we'll go like that. And we'll do c.craft. And we'll put the end result into slot 5, say, and then we'll just do print, and then we'll do finished, right? Wait a second, sorry. All right. Okay, so we'll do print, and then we'll do finish like that. Like that, and like that. Okay, so yeah, it should be just a case now. Should be just a case of I've saved that. Exit, press C. It says processing finished. And there you go. You can see that it's been crafted. And it's been put in 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, slot 5. So there we go. So yeah, I think that kind of about covers it for this opening episode. Next time we might look at some of these other ones. We've got explosive animal, tank, advanced, energy age, train. I didn't even know there were trains. But yeah, we'll take a look at some of these other things as well. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hello and welcome back to Blood and Bones. So, in the last episode, of course, things didn't go too well. We ended up in a bit of a hovel. It's been quite a few hours since then. I've died hundreds of times. Yeah, it's definitely at least hundreds of times, I think. But now what we're going to try and do is we're going to try to get somewhere new. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a boat. This is a base that I built. This is at my spawn, so it's seen its fair share of war. That would be putting it mildly. Okay. So we pass a crafting table. This crafting table happened during many deaths. These are all deaths that I'm going through now. And we're going to pass. This is the area. If you look at the mini-map, you might recognize it from the last episode. But we're going to just beeline straight for where we need to go. So let's do this. And here we are. You can see already what's going on. Village time. So I've already been here, of course. And we got plenty of crops around here. Ooh! Barley. Oh, is this the real barley though, I wonder? Which barley is this? It may not be the right barley actually. Because barley is very important. It's not a joke. Alright, so I've been in some of these houses, not all of them yet. Okay, let's go in here. Alright, so it's now daytime. So to finish off this episode, I want to get some more torches. So let's go to the... I've got enough 4, is that going to be enough? Let me just get some wood just in case, I can always put it in. Do you want to get these torches for the house? you know, just so we can actually see what we're doing. And I don't think it's going to be appropriate actually to dig there though. But anyway, I still want to get the torches here. So yeah, let me just use the cobble first, I guess. Stick it up here. I've got some pigs and chickens. Alright, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna let's just get some planks here. Dig that one away. No, not like that. There we go. Let's just get all these torches. Because torches, of course, are very... Let me just put on normal render distance, just so we can actually see what's going on here. Okay. I'm kind of wondering how do you get the animals to follow you? Because I could potentially have a farm. I could even have a farm right there. But I don't know. Oh, damn. Well, it shouldn't be a big problem, that, though. It is daytime, after all. So... I was half thinking that anyway when I was coming down. Because that's the thing, you actually kind of have to use dying as a kind of mechanic. And so I came up down about here, I think. And there's the torches. It's very hard to get out of this dirt as well, I found. Just stand here. Is any of my stuff around here? Don't think I had anything particularly useful other than that. No, oh no. I knew that was going to happen. This is not what I want, is it? just going to have to do it again. No, I've missed it again. Well, I shouldn't miss it this time. Alright, so assuming we're actually going to make it this time, which we only just about did, I think that's going to wrap up the episode for now. Just drop some of that in. I think it's going to be pointless to do anything here. So yeah, I would actually like to have a fairly bright house here, just because, you know, of how dark it is. So yeah, so in the next episode, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to explore the roguelike dungeon there, and yeah, I mean, could potentially get more wool because I mean it's going to be useful to have a lot of beds, and there were some more sheep over in the other area. So we'll see what I do anyway. But anyway, until that episode next time, thanks for watching. Hello and welcome to Ender.io. So this is going to be a kind of introduction sort of video. I'm not going to take things too particularly fast, or yeah, I'm just going to do it in a kind of. It's got 1,000. Interesting, isn't it? I thought this was Buildcraft, but this needs to be some expansion. So the machines we're going to look at, these are power generators, a solar generator. There's also the photo, that's like a solar panel, so there's like a generator and a solar panel. There's also a block called the Ender.io block as well. I'm going to look at the painting machine, I think. Alloy smelter and sag mill, which are kind of the main blocks. This is very, it kind of comes across a very core mod, this. It's got some very, very cool stuff in it. So we're going to see how we get along. Now cabling is going to be a bit funny, I think. Yes, there's an interesting interface on the oh, I didn't even know this. Alright, well that kind of possibly makes sense. We'll see. So I want it to be powered. This is the paint machine. So how are we going to get power into it? Conduits, probably. I probably should have looked this one up, but if it's that's the thing. I'm getting two different things. I don't think it will be this, but we'll see. Or maybe it is. Hmm. I'm looking at the size of the block here. Hmm. Let's try this one. Like I say, you know, this is very introductory. If you watch later episodes, I'll know more about it. But sometimes I just want to get a feel for the mod just at the beginning. It may also be that I've got something wrong with the settings here. Yeah, so that looks good. And also maybe I need to put something in here. Does it need capacitance to store in here? No. Alright, what about if I put the voltaic cell next to it like that? Do anything for it? Doesn't appear so. Ah, this is face specific, isn't it? There we go. Alright, so that makes sense. Alright, so no. That's not really what I wanted. Maybe that's better. Alright, so let's shift to right click. It's not that different, I suppose. Painting machine's got a lot of energy now. Oh, that's cool though, how it's face specific. I like that. So this is getting drained a bit. That's fine. I wonder if I can power stuff with this though. I mean, this is not going to go out of it, is it? Is this? No. I was thinking maybe it goes down. Yeah, that wind, I'm not quite sure what that wind's about, actually. This is an alternate terrain generation, and it's also obviously got Tropicraft now, this stuff. But like I say, it's not going to be a quick one. This is going to be just look at all the recipes, and there's 2 types of power monitor, I think. Yes, like I said, I've had an introductory look, and I'm just going to. So let me just make sure I'm in recipe mode. You can see NEI's changed a bit as well. Which is 1. Yeah, there we go. 1 is the best one. I always whenever I'm using a new version of Horizons at the moment, so I can do all my. Sometimes the buttons, there's conflict with the buttons though. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. For some reason, when I press 4, even though that's supposed to be a time, it will change to to 6 o'clock. But then, if I'm actually hovering over a block, it comes up with the recipes for the block that I'm hovering on, which has actually happened for quite a while. But must be, yeah. But anyway, so what can we do with this? Well, one of the things I wanted to try out were glass stairs. So if we take let's see if I can get this to work. Let's try it like this. So let's see what happens here when we do that. Painted stairs, there we go. Yes, it seems to look like normal stairs. I wonder what this interface of the Yeta wrench is. I want to look at this, definitely. I should really have looked at the wrench first. I normally... Ah, nice. So it's got the Omni wrench functionality from the looks of it as well, with the stair rotation. What's going on there? I think that might just be, it might just be rendering out. I wonder if I can make it stay like that though. Nice. I like the interface of it. Alright, so there's the stairs. I wonder what support it's got. Like for instance, we could just put stairs in here anyway. Get rid of this. Let's see what mod items we can do in it. This is a mod I haven't actually done yet, but I was curious to see something like Well, this has got a lot of stairs in it already, actually. I wonder if it's going to do something weird like this. No, it doesn't. Can't do that. Probably can't do animated textures. Ugh, still gonna try one more though. No. What about something like that? Oh, wait a minute. It did do it. Whoa. Oh, wow. So it can do animated textures as well. Could it do this one? Oh, man. Yeah, so like I say, it's not going to be... Oh, man. I need to do Ganny stuff. This is going to be... Oh, shit. So basically, it takes all these... A lot of the mod items... because I'm using quite a new version, I guess. I mean, and Ganny's blocks are nice anyway. I wonder if it can do... some of my favourite wood type is from Engineer's Toolbox. I really like the Wood Engineer's Toolbox. So let's try this. Say this light blue one. See if we can get stairs. Because as you can see, you know, there are no stairs for it, and there's no slabs either. So all we do is just put one in there, and then I think we can just put any stair here. Yeah, it does it fine. So what it does is it gives you a huge amount of extra blocks to work with. Oh man, that is so fucking awesome. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe it does animated textures as well. That is just the icing on the cake. Yeah. I mean, obviously you can't expect everything to work, but you know, if you get something difficult to work, you may as well try something even more difficult. No, I think that's the limit. That's pretty too much tile information. What about this though? No, that doesn't work. All right, let me just get rid of everything again. Actually, I'll just let me just get rid of everything that isn't particularly relevant here. Did that one work? I can't actually remember. No. Oh no, I put it once there. Another one here. No, I don't think that worked. But of course, one of the cool things you can do is it's certainly with a lot of the wooden planks that. Now, I wonder if you can use like cabling to make. So let's try, say a pipe. Let's say something like this. I mean, extra utility stuff may well work. No. No, maybe the microblock stuff is not going to work. Let's try, say, magic wood. So magic wood, I don't believe. Oh yeah, I'm putting it in the wrong slot. That's why. Maybe that was my problem before, actually. And yeah, one of the cool things though you can do is instead of the stairs being made out of planks, is that you can actually get stairs which are made out of the actual solid wood, which is very, very cool. But I'm curious if it must just take it from. Yeah, I mean that is a cool. It's a cool look to get out of wood. Yeah, and that's what it does with the wood. It does like. Does it like that? Oh, those look cool though, don't they? Fuck. They look cool. I wonder what other mod I should use here. Yeah, I just want to. I think it has to be a block though. You can't just use any old item. Like I couldn't just use this silverwood sapling. No, it doesn't look like I can. But anything which is a block, I believe, it can grab the texture. I guess from the image. It works with rotary craft stuff. No, it doesn't work. What shall I try? I wonder if that thing from Tinker's Mech works. Let's try that one. That'd be a nice texture to have on stairs. Yep, seems alright. Oh, this will be interesting. Ooh, they look good. Actually, the jumper look like this one's. Oh yeah. They're cool looking stairs. They're very cool looking stairs. Is this, have I got it on a fancy? Yeah. Have I got everything I like normally? Well, the server textures are sometimes put on, but that is so cool though. I mean, look at those stairs. And these are just items, and they're just all produced to this thing, the painting machine. All right, so yeah, and like I mentioned, I mean, one of the thing about the thing about this mod is that like you can do, I don't know if you can. How do you do it? Maybe you can't do like, I'm not sure, but there's something about the cabling. There's also this thing, the conduit facade. I'm trying to remember how this works. Oh, I can't put that in there. Because this way, I think this is going to actually let me use. Alright, so I'm going to put that block of sand in there with a conduit facade. So I think. So we're going to take this out now. And this is going to be like. So I put the conduit facade in. It just looks like sand. But if I look at the wrench, what you can do is you can actually see through it. And with the sort of idea that you can see all your cabling, and yeah, and there is a way with the cabling that it reminds me a bit of like when I did my engineer's toolbox video. I was like saying things like you know, imagine there's like 3 little people in here or something, and they've all got different tanks or different chests or something, and it's like that because basically it uses the idea that you can do more stuff in a 1 block space. So that's very, very cool. But yeah, so this is how the conduit facade works. You just it's like, and then the wrench has that functionality. The wrench I'm sure has got more functionality than that, but that's the only thing I can. Well, it's got the shift right click and it can rotate stairs as well. But I have a feeling it can do even more than that, which is pretty fucking awesome. But yes, so you just place these conduit facades down, and then as soon as you look at it, it just goes like that. It reminds me of QCraft a bit, actually. I think there's. I can't remember if I've covered them yet. There's new goggles in QCraft. Oh man! And then you can just see underneath what's going on. That is really, really cool. All right, so let's I don't actually want to give. Look at that! Oh man, to get that one as well. That is very, very cool. They can get animated textures as well. Yeah, I'm not sure about the photovoltaics at the moment. I'm not quite sure how that works. From what it looks like though is that I mean, obviously orange is output in thermal expansion as well. But I am going to have to look at this, and I believe this thing actually, if I put another one on, I think you can actually just start. Yeah, you see, it actually is it's like an open blocks tank. And you can see that actually with the Whaler stuff, the output is actually increasing. And you can see, of course, here that like the open block tank is completely, and also I believe like these as well, the dynamic liquid tanks. I think they also work the same. So I think that's sort of, and I think probably all of it. Well, the first thing I can think of, because I remember that with Zycraft you can do like any material tank and then like any size and stuff. So maybe that's sort of like the precursor to it in a bit. But I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure about that. Might be. Trying to think of a case where the tanks would just. Yeah, I suppose you couldn't really even do this with a. You would still have to be, cuboid, wouldn't it? Okay. So yes, like I said, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to look at some recipes. I think that's Okay, so there are various machines. The alloy smelter is key. Well, I've got an alloy smelter and a sag mill. These are the ones I will want. Let me just put. I guess I can just put them over here. It's probably not. It's not really the best way to do it, but I suppose it will link up. Yeah. So just if I got it, yeah. Oh man. I almost, yeah, I'm doing this in completely wrong order, but it's just, oh man. Let me put some coal in here, see what happens. I want to see if I can get this, I mean, block of coal is not exactly new nowadays, is it? No, it seems to handle that. I wonder if it's outputting. That's going down, but then that's because this is working. Let me turn this off. I'm going to clear my inventory, like right now, actually. What's going on with this then? Just curious to see if I can actually get any power in this thing. Yeah, it's going up. Alright, that's good to know. Alright. Okay. So, what happened to my, where did Whaler go? I'll turn it back on. I don't know why it turned off. Actually, yeah, I still need to think. I always get key conflicts. I should use not enough keys to look at that. But I've only just installed this version of Horizons. It's got Tropicraft on it. Yeah, yeah. I know I probably shouldn't check it in this video, but I haven't. So it's Tropicraft. I've got bamboo and palm trees. I've seen Tropicraft many times before, I think. Coral, horizon sand. These things. What's the War Wildlife like? Anemone. Is that really a plant? Pathos. Use that a lot in English literature. That's this alcoholic stuff here. There's some cool stuff. There's something in Growthcraft. There's a fishing trap as well. I want to look at that. So yeah, similar to Biomes of Plenty. I'm not sure. This is completely unrelated, but I just wanted to see something. Because apparently this origin grass is it's just basic. No, it doesn't work. I heard this was farmland though. Of course it doesn't work because I'm not by the water. Let me just go to the water a second. Yeah, can't get much nearer to the water than that. Alright, I'm not sure about origin, but I think there is something special about that block. Maybe it's biome specific. Because I know there's this wind now, so I imagine that all these things like humidity and temperature. Because when I looked at all, where's Highlands as well? Highlands, I think, just got added. Look at that. I'm going to do that one soon. All right, so I've kind of I've gone off the point again. So alloy smelter. I wonder if I could just press 4 on that. No, I can't. All right, let's put it back to daytime then. So I wonder how we're going to get the recipe for this. Well, not by being in cheat mode, I guess. So we look at some of the recipes for some of these things. Yeah, machine chassis is very important. A basic capacitor, copper, redstone. So we can make a basic capacitor from copper using any of the Rotary Craft, eMatcher, Tinker's Construct, or Metallurgy. And I believe with Metallurgy, actually, if we look at extra Tinker's, where's extra Tinker's Construct? I think that incorporates Metallurgy items into Tinker's Construct. Because I don't think that I think they were mainly. Here it is. Yeah, you see, these are all Metallurgy. So this actually maybe give me a reason to go back to Tinker's Construct. But like I say, it's not the focus at the moment. Alloy, furnace, all. Okay, well that makes sense, doesn't it? So I guess, is that all that changed? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, of course we're in recipe. I just checked the recipe. Alright, so let's see if we can see usages or recipes of any kind. Sometimes it's a bit awkward to get this. What was that? Adjustable chest. Yeah, I should do better storage. I think better storage has been removed from Monster there. No. I don't know why there's not more added here. Alright, let me try another way. Oh wow, 208 pages for Alloy Smelter. Alright, let's go through all 208. I said it now, I've got to do it. No, I was going to do it anyway. And if you watch my what's it? NEI plugins video, there's only half of it. I went through all the bees. So iron, nickel, some rotary craft, ferrous ingots from magical crops, It's a way to get Invar. Gold and silver makes electrum. Let's look at the specific ones. Pulverized obsidian. So, is there any other type of pulverized obsidian? I wonder. No, it's purely thermal expansion. And lead. Lead, of course, has got multiple sources to get hardened glass. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's slightly off kilter, and you can see, obviously, if you only use one in the furnace, you're going to get if you only use one in the furnace, you're going to get I can't remember what I was saying there. Yeah, if you only use one, it's just a regular furnace, and if you use multiple, it's alloy. That's just yeah, it's basic there. Fused quartz. So nether quartz seems to be key in this. What can you use fused quartz for, I wonder? Makes fluid conduits with the conduit binder. I believe this is quite useful, and that's by smelting the binder composite. Oh, a similar recipe to grout, isn't it? It reminds me of grout, this recipe. So this is obviously the composite. You can use the advanced genetics. And I actually haven't done advanced genetic. I only did one episode of that quite a while ago now. But we'll get back into that. Of course, you can use a redstone furnace as well. So that integration is there. A reservoir. And it's actually, the interaction with thermal expansion looks very strong. I think it will probably be something that's maintained for quite a while. The item duct. So this is all thermal expansion now. Okay, and if you watch my videos, thermal expansion 4 and 5, 3 is actually more popular, but 4 and 5 are actually better, in my opinion. I went to all these machines. Powered light. Interesting. So this is a sag mill recipe. Let's just mix it up. I'm going to go through all of them, and I'll kind of remember where I am on both of them. So the sag mill. See, we've got the amount of power it takes. Obsidian is pulverized obsidian. So it's quartz dust. It reminds me of a pulverizer, this, to be honest. So it's quartz. We're going to get the quartz and the dust. Quartz and the dust. Yeah, let's just go through this one first. Alloy would be a bit more complicated. Nether quartz ore. Nether quartz dust. So that's quartz dust. Nether quartz ore. Nether quartz dust. So that's quartz dust. Interesting. So nether quartz is now providing applied energistics items. Well, at least this item. So that's quartz, which is often used in those two tools. Let me just remind myself what the tools are in that applied energistics. I did them in my first video on applied energistics. So the tools are. Let's see if we can find them. Of course, this is the early wooden crank for the grindstone. Maybe they've taken those tools out. I can't actually see them. I would remember them, I think. Oh no, here they are. The entropy accelerator and the vibration catalyst. That's it. Yeah, they're cool. Those things, and you use them for that. All right, that's again, like I said, it's one of those episodes where, even though it's the first episode, I shouldn't really go off. Yeah, so it's gold ore. Get gold or copper and cobblestone. Gold gives you 2 gold, 1. So you really do get like. I mean, that's the thing. When you think of like something like this, you think, all right, well, we get 2 gold powders, so we can pretty much. I mean, this is. Let me just do something. So metallurgy really is going to be worth. I've actually waited. I didn't. Well, I can't say I waited. I just didn't do metallurgy, but This is starting to, because this is here, and there's going to be a lot more here. Very, very cool, this stuff. Very, very cool indeed. Alright, so, but yeah, so in a sense you can say this is like about a 2.5 doubling. Copper is less, is probably about half, I guess probably half as abundant. Yeah. Not much for iron. That's an ingot though. Obviously the ore is better. But I bet we get nicer stuff. Yeah, see, we get nicer stuff on the ore. Iron gravel ore. And that's got its own recipe. Oh no. Yeah, it does. Is this? No, it doesn't. I do wonder why it keeps on doing this thing where it just doubles the same recipe twice. I wonder if there's a way to fix that. Iron powder with gold, we saw that. Manganese is going to get us steel. Ooh. I wonder if steel is it doesn't look as integrated as it could be, I suppose. It's the same as yes, it's the same as the one from Artifice, but Artifice isn't very used either, I don't think. That's one of the problems is that often, you know, I think even with Ender is electrical steel, which probably has not got the same or dictionary name. So Coloss, sand in the sag mill, going to get silicon, gold powder, ender pearl powder, coal powder. Oh, that's nasty. That's cool though. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Because getting a, if you got well, it's probably not very. If you've got a silk touch fortune, that's going to work out very nicely, isn't it? Coal powder. That's funny, coal powder. I think I've ever heard of that one before. Was it in? It wasn't. It was coal ball in industrial craft, I think. Was it coal ball? I think it was. Have I even got industrial craft here? Sure it is here. Yeah, I tried to keep up with the names of the metallurgy ores. Yeah, because they keep on popping up. These bone segments. These are found in the nether, aren't they? The bone segments. So it's a good way to get bone meal for growing plants or for dyes. Okay, that's cool. It's more very similar to pulverized recipes. I would imagine they're probably the same. Yeah, that's confusing. Lead and galena ore are seen as the same. Pulverized lead, pulverized silver. Okay. There's 4 of them. Yeah, so the amount of Minecraft joules it takes is 2/3 when we're dealing with the ingot versus the and cassiterite is got the same ore dictionary name as tin. But yeah, you know what? I think I am actually going to end this video. I'm going to look at some of these recipes on my own time, because it's just I don't want to make it go too long. But yeah, so that's basically just a very, very basic introduction to Ender.io. Thanks for watching. Hello, welcome to Infernal Mobs. As you can see, what I've got here is a king slime. Doesn't actually look like one, but it's actually because it has cloaking on it, so it's actually invisible. Yeah. So basically what Infernal Mobs does is adds a range of 26 different effects to a mob that generally makes it more powerful. Now with and I've noticed the first thing I want to talk about is I've noticed this sort of integration with Tinker's Construct and Natura. So this is a king slime, obviously from Tinker's Construct, and similarly, if I went through Nitro Creepers or Heat Scale Spiders from Natura, we'd see sort of similar sort of results. But basically, you can see here also this is an ultra. So I've got a rare as well. So it's sort of a bit like, so yeah. So basically, for instance, I spawn a lot of slimes here, but this is the only one that actually was anything, and it happened to be this. So I think with in general, mobs that are not vanilla, they tend to only spawn in rare and sort of ultra varieties. There may be another one, but I don't think. But with but the regular sort of infernal mobs, which I'll speak about when I spawn some regular mobs, they might not be quite the same. So as you can see, let's look at this anyway. We've got King Slime at the top, right? So that's King Slime, and we've got this name: Ultra Poisonous Special Skeleton, the Flipper. So yeah, so it seems to be doing something, similar to sort of keep on stacking up mobs and stuff. But really, what I want to look at, I'm not sure about, because I'm not really sure about this naming the yellow text there. I'm not quite sure how that's generated. It seems to be quite unique. But what I can talk about, like I say, is these 26 status effects. So on this particular mob, we have gravity, right? So gravity is going to be knockback or pull players. What I'm going to do actually is I'm just going to get some armor out here. I'll just get... Well, what other armor could I get actually from this? Amethyst. I think that's biomes plenty. I'll just do this for now, and I'll just I probably should have moved on to something else, but it's just that this is the only thing that is often completely So let's just uh-oh. Well, it hasn't got a king slime. Maybe it wasn't a king slime. Yeah, it is. It is a king slime. It's moving in a funny way though. Yeah, you see, if I went into survival now, I'd be dead in about 2 seconds. Let's very briefly do this. Well, not that briefly, I suppose. Briefly I can do anyway. Alright, so yeah. Not like that. No, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't actually want to fight these people yet. But yeah, anyway, what was I saying? So cloaking is invisibility potion effect. Ninja is the same as the Ender effect, which teleports to dodge attacks, will reflect damage back to the player. Berserk would be double damage. Exhaust applies exhaust potion effect. Alchemist throws random potion, and poisonous will poison players. So let me just I need to just put this stuff on actually. And now I'm going to attempt to fight it. But this is going to be pretty brutal, to be honest. Because this guy is really... Yeah, I can't actually see the health because there's no damage indicators, there's no maps. So you can see various things happening. See, this guy's an absolute fucking beast. Possibly I killed him though, because I do have sharpness 10. What was that? Diamond axe, unbreaking 2. And a diamond hoe. Well, maybe. Alright, you know what though, anyway. So I've spoken about some of these things. What I want to do now is I want to actually spawn a lot more mobs. So let's do that. So we'll just go to this area here. I'll make it nighttime. Basically, every mob I spawn now is going to be infernal. So let's start with, we've done slime. Let's do a wolf. So we should get some infernal ones here. Let's see if we do. No. No, none of them are infernal. Alright. Well, let's do... What else can we do here? Let's try Enderman. Another one of my favourites. So Alchemist, Ender, Sapper. Sapper will apply hunger. So let's do that. Let's go. Let's go. So Alchemist is going to be throwing random potions. Let's get some potions. There we go. You can see the potions coming out. And Ender, well, it already does teleport. That's the thing. That's the thing I was actually thinking. So we have a regen. This guy is gonna. Where the fuck? Ah, shit. So regen is going to regenerate health. Sticky is going to make players drop items, as you can see there. I don't know where they come from. You can see you get lots and lots of drops here. So let's have a look. I could just look at the random mobs. So we've got Vengeance and Poisonous. I've got to be careful with this guy. Vengeance will reflect a portion of damage. Okay, I've got to be very, very careful because every single mob is infernal here, so I could end up in, even with my armor, it's possibly. You can see that, yeah. Hunger is fucked. That one, yeah. See that was one that I spawned earlier and didn't do anything. All right, so let's do. I wouldn't mind trying another Enderman and seeing what we get. Wither Gravity. So I'm going to get the Wither effect, as you can see, and also going to get... You're also going to apply knockback or pull players with Gravity. Let's do some more Enderman then and see if we get a different one. Bulwark Storm Berserk Gravity. So Bulwark is 50% damage resistance. Storm is... going to call lightning. I haven't seen that one yet. No, he's not. Alright, let's try another one. So Webber Alchemist Cloaking Ender. We're going to get... So Webber is make webs appear at players' feet, which I'm not seeing. There we go. What else has it got? Fortunately, it's hard to make them stay around for too long. Alright, let's carry on, try some different mobs. Well, actually, I don't... Well, he's obviously got the potion throwing one. So which one was the potion? Ah, shit. Alright, no, let's just keep them going actually. Quicksand, Wither, Darkness. Quicksand is slow, it's going to apply slow. Wither, apply Wither, Darkness applies... Interesting. Doesn't seem to have the poison effect on it, let's just try another one. Okay, this has got the Ghast, yeah. Lifesteal. Weakness. So I'm actually getting through... It looks like they can basically have pretty much anything, these guys. And also, I don't think whether it's day or night makes any fucking difference to them either. I could potentially start taking potions myself at this stage, but... I don't know. Vengeance. Yeah, but I mean, there are a lot of effects, really. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there anyway. I'm going to try. I'm not sure. Wow. So we got blindness. That must have been darkness one. It probably would be easy if I just do zombies actually, because these Endermen will keep flying around. Let's try an angry zombie. Let's go into the night as well. Cloaking poisonous ninja. So there he is. Rare. So this is a rare. Bulwark is got damage resistance, gravity. I don't know actually why it's not moving. So you're going to apply weakness there. You can see. You see, they got a large amount of health. I mean, this is a sharpness 10 sword. But this guy's still fighting back. It would be nice if I damage indicators, but it doesn't really matter that much. Alright. And you can see the drops, often weapons. Let's get some more angry zombies on the go. Yeah, there we are. There's a new one. Sprint. Now with Ender, they should be teleporting. I don't know why they're not teleporting actually. This is a bit easy. You see, these are just regular ones. So they only got 2 things, so it's probably a little bit easier to actually explain. Darkness ninja. You see, this guy should be teleporting. Ninja, I believe, is teleport, and Ender is teleport. But maybe they're not working or something, or maybe they only work with Enderman. But then Enderman teleport anyway. So I'm not sure exactly if the teleport thing isn't working properly. Blast off. Uh-oh. There's blast off. It's just essentially flying into the air. And the damage is much higher. Let's see if I can recover some health. Alright. Exhaust. I'm not sure exactly what that's going to do. I think it applies this well-fed thing. So my hunger. I think it's to do with hunger. I mean, it says it apply exhaust potion effect, but I'm not sure what that really means. Certainly know what blast off means, and I know what bulwark. Bulwark is 50% damage resistance. So yeah, I've seen quite a lot of them now. We've got now darkness sticky. Sticky makes players drop items, as you can see right there. Okay, we've got a silk touch book out of that, so get some cool drops out of these guys. Alright, I think I'm just going to stick with these guys for now. quicksand darkness. We've got darkness, quicksand again. It's going to be slow plays. And I may be repeating some of these just in the nature of what I'm doing at the moment. Sapper. Have I done Sapper? Sapper is the hunger effect. There it is. Cloaking, invisibility, of course. Let's try a different mob now. Let's just get rid of some of the junk I've acquired. Smite 2. Well, I even got some seeds. I think they're probably from Harvestcraft. Okay. So let's do a skeleton. This is going to be interesting. These guys are going to be pretty... Fiery regen. Rust. Rust is a new one. It's Rust is to do with increased durability damage to armor, weapons, and yeah, I actually think that I've actually done most of them. With Fiery, was set on fire, and then Ghastly shoots a ghast fireball. The only one I hadn't. Oh shit! This guy's back. Alright. We've got Wither Blast Off, so you can see. So you can see, base rare. Oh, this is a rare though. This is a rare and it's only got 2. Interesting. So even if it's a rare, it can still have... This is a rare which has got 4. Ah, this is a new one. 1 up. I was hoping for that one to come up. 1 up. When mob is on low health, it fully regenerates. And yeah, so I pretty much covered. I've a feeling I've covered pretty much everything there. I've happened to run into almost all of them. There's only 26, and there's probably a fairly equal chance of them all coming up. So we've seen them all. Next episode, I am going to talk in more detail. I'm going to try and work out if there's differences between mobs. I'm going to try and also work out what this top line means. If there's anything going on there, it looks like there probably is. It may have something to do with their health. Obviously, without damage indicators, it won't be that easy to tell. But these are good mobs anyway. So yeah. Until then, thanks for watching.